Oh boy, sorry for the dead meme, but there are a couple of Wizardmons now. I was worried about the training because they need 25 plus training to turn into champion, and I was like, I think I did that? But I can't be sure. I haven't been like timing it and layering it all out. So the 2 days old, 25 blahs, food's a blah, and then the training is, look at him. Look at that big cheesy grin. Clearly he's supposed to be a devious little devil. Quite opposite of the Digimon Adventure version of Wizardmon, where he's all like, hello, I am mysterious and basically Meta Knight, but kind of impotent, just not very effective. And then he just kind of, you know, makes other people better, but these Wizardmons look like they know what's up. They look like they could get up in a scrap and they could win, look at that. Or at least the confidence is very convincing. So what's next? Ultimate form, or perfect if you follow the Japanese terminology. But to get that, we need to have 20 plus battles, and then a lot of events. So what do we have so far? We have 21! So I believe we've hit that cutoff nice and clean, and then 47 and 52, I looked at the percentages on Noko., and it says that they both have about a 60% chance to digivolve. It's not great. Not great. And that's only if we get a butt ton of events, so I guess we should do that. It's the giant gummy bear again. Or punching bag. It doesn't seem to... Oh, I loved that. I loved that face. That face. Wizardmon might be the most expressive, fun Digimon I've seen in these devices. He's struggling like, what do you expect? I'm garbage. Okay. I guess this one, I guess Higa's gonna... Oh, and then Nishi is gonna... Higa still comes in like, surprise! No, here's another Azulongmon, or Kinglongmon. I wonder if anyone ever asks them what they wanted as far as their name goes. The American people, they're all like, hey, how are we gonna localize this name? I don't know if they ever actually asked Kinglongmon if he was cool with Azulongmon. I mean, Azu, I guess because his head's blue? I don't know, that almost feels offensive. He's got other stuff going on, other than being having a blue face. Probably. Okay. More punching bags. How are you like, you know, it's hard for me to see that as a punching bag because they're eating it. Like they open their mouth like, ah! Okay, more of that sweet gummy bear madness. I'm gonna stop calling it a gummy bear. It bugs me for some reason. I've bugged myself. I don't know why. It's a punching bag. I just don't like the fact that they're point blank shooting magic bolts at it. It seems dangerous and irresponsible. Don't they know anything about backlash and conductivity? I mean, here I am trying to educate the wizard on how to shoot magic bolts, but you know, it just, I don't know, seems stupid. Ooh, an apple and some kusuri. So in these events, I'm wondering if all of them mean that like they don't actually get the effect or something, because I know kusuri, the medicine, was supposed to increase hunger by 1, and then lower body weight by 5, and then lower training by a bunch as well. So let's see. Yeah, so that's full, that fits, and then 2 training. Yeah, I can see that happening. And this one, an apple, which I think just raises your hunger, but it also makes you fat. I mean, 5 grams overweight is like not a big deal. I don't think anyway, recently, or I guess I shouldn't say recently, but probably not long enough ago, I just learned that cats, whenever they gain like 4 pounds, it's like a big deal. It's just by comparison of like their typical body weight, whereas a cat would only be like, what, 12 pounds, and maybe even that's a bit overweight. If you gain 4 pounds when your baseline is 12, it's usually, I guess, a big deal. So I don't know how to quantify grams in my mind. No, I know I should, because we did those experiments in elementary with grams, but it's like, after that, you literally don't play with grams ever again. I'm serious. At least I didn't. Cool, great, we have more eggs. Don't look happy, they're gonna replace you one day. Medicine and pie. Was there like a buffet that you guys actually got to choose where you got the food from? Like, who goes to a buffet and goes, yes, I will take the vitamin. Sorry, I'm fasting right now. What a loser. Speaking of which, I fasted yesterday again, and it reset my spice tolerance, I think. I don't know if that's something that can happen, but like, for real, I put a bunch of spice in my ramen. Like, the amount that would make most of you throw up, but I'm fine. But then afterward, like, I broke my fast the next day with a bowl of regular old spicy ramen, and I was like hacking and choking, and it's not the cute kind either. It's that kind, you know, the kind that you get when you have something that's too spicy and you're over there like trying to breathe. It's like it was very unattractive, and if I would have died that way, I would have been so embarrassed. So yeah, I've gone back to doing less spice in my noodles. It's probably better for me in the long run. That kind of stuff will ruin your stomach lining. I mean, surely eventually I'll run out of things to say about the same 5 events over and over again, but I'm almost hoping we'll find a super secret one. Even though I think this is supposed to be the super secret one. It's not secret anymore. Wizardmon has a giant face. You think he's going to keep secret? He's gonna splat that crap all over town. Everyone already knows about Kinglongmon and his giant golden eggs. He's gonna write a tell-all book in the future being like, Kinglongmon, reveal secret of giant golden egg, and everyone's not gonna buy the book because everyone already knows about it, and then he's not gonna get any money, and Kinglongmon's not gonna have anything to retire on. I guess he should have planned earlier with a Digimon Deity 401k, but you know, When you're that powerful, I guess you just assume the money's never gonna stop. But the next thing you know, it runs out and you're writing a book about eggs. Really quick though, just in case Google Translate makes this confusing, I haven't tried it, because I know most of these kanji, but if you need help with this chart here, this right here explains the actual Digivolution rates. Up here it's just saying like Shoritsu and slash Ibento, which is just, you know, your win percentage and then your event count. It's just a straight up, like, down the side, across the way kind of graph, right? So this is like your win percentage, and it has to be 20, because right here it's talking about it has to be 20. Zettai joken, an absolute condition. But then over here, these are the event times. 0 to 9 times, 10 to 19 times, 10 to 29 times, and 30 times plus. I wish there was something for more than 30, because honestly, a 60% chance is not that great, because that's where we are. Both Nishi and Higa are in the 40 to 59%, and that means that even if we get 30 events, it's gonna be 60%. I mean, it's a pretty healthy boost from 20 to 29, because that's 35%, that's terrible. So yeah, well, part of me wants to, like, you know, make one of them get lower and one of them get higher so we can hopefully for sure get a Digivolution, but even in the 0 to 39 and 60 to 79% difference, there's not that big of a difference. That's not, the range is narrow. So no matter what happens, they might not Digivolve. It's so terrible. But it's kind of exciting. Sock asked me to draw an Impmon, and okay, the rest of these drawings are just for sure going to be hard mode, Micron 03, because I'm trying to like fill in these spaces, right? And so Impmon's gonna be over here, you know, just peeking in at our VPET version 20ths, and like, it's kind of hard to get these proportions right and get the face shapes right with trying to draw it alongside a pre-existing finished art, but we're gonna do it anyway. I also couldn't figure out what it is about Impmon that I didn't like before, but I realize now it's because they kind of just look like Gatomon in a plug suit. Are they supposed to be Gatomon in a plug suit? Is Gatomon part of their Digivolution line? Because if so, I think I just cracked the case wide open on this one. It's a charming story though. I think it's an encouraging kind of story, that if you want to be something else, you can just be it. It's nice. It's a good lesson. Life isn't ever truly over until you give up. If you really want to change your life, you go to Party City and you buy yourself a plug suit. Okay, don't let anything stop you. Before we black out everything, we're gonna go ahead and erase these lines. I don't know why I wasn't doing this before. This just makes so much more sense. If you erase the pencil lines before you start masking in black, you have a less, you know, I don't even have to explain it to you probably, because it's so obvious to everyone but me apparently. And no, I still haven't found my brush. I kind of wish I hadn't thrown away the other one now, so I could have had it as a backup. Before we do anything, I would like to kind of fix up the reflecting, the highlights, as they say. What can I say about masking in black that one has not already said? It's therapeutic, it's relaxing, I can't talk during it. Come back in a minute, please. Of course, it'd be even more relaxing if I had my freaking brush. Excellent. Now we just need to white out these parts over the hand so we can kind of edit this drawing into this one. Ooh. I don't like using this much whiteout for something. Like, that's why if this were like a professionally done plan from the beginning thing, something like this would just have been, you know, not done. So I'm gonna have to let this whiteout dry before I detail this hand any longer, but that's pretty much it. Impmon peeking in at our VPETs. Like, I really want to hatch it, but I can't. I just gotta wait. We'll do that before next time. Oh, what we can do though is finally put in the 0-1 on Metal Garurumon Black. Here we go. 0, 1. It's a 1, okay? The whiteout, it made it weird, the surface weird. It's not my fault. This page is getting so full, I love it. Like, a lot of the times my instinct is to switch over to the next page so I can, like, you know, really, like, give each drawing their room to breathe and stuff, as I had done for the last couple pages, but, like, there's something just so fun about this page, you know? Like, I want to keep it forever, and I want to fill in everything. I also need to go over pretty much all these drawings and, like, thicken the outlines so it's easier to separate them all. But even as it is now, it's kind of like this fun I Spy thing where you can just look around a while and discover different stuff. It's cool. And it's all stuff that you suggested. Thank you all so much for your suggestions, and thank you, Sock, today for yours. If you'd like to make some more drawing suggestions, please put them down below. I'm gonna, like, keep doing events with my Wizardmons. You know, Nishi and Higa are gonna get like 1,000 events. I'm gonna see if there's some discovery, right? I'm pretty sure, like, well, I assume that the way they say 30 and up is based on either a manual or it's based on them, like, hacking the device or something, because, like, what if I got like 100 events and then they definitely evolved? I'm just gonna do a bunch of events, okay? And apparently a lot more of you like Kimmy Schmidt and Digimon than I thought, so that's reassuring. I'm glad to know there are those out there who feel this way. And also those who want to talk to me about anime. I've gotta find some way to make this possible. Thank you to our patrons for supporting my channel, especially Zombie Eater, Shifter, and Cookie Face. See, I said it backward today. And you know you're all helping me out a very large amount. Don't be playing. But I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one.